who is ably represented by Lieutenant General Abdurrahman Bello, the Minister of Interior, and he is going to be called upon to give the goodwill message that was given by the President. Ladies and gentlemen, give you a round of applause, please, for the President.
And this goodwill message is to the 9th Annual Bola Tinubu Colloquium. And I read from the President. I'm very delighted to send this goodwill message to participants of this important event, the annual Bola Tinubu Colloquium. I chaired part of the proceedings last year, but today I'm sending the Honorable Minister of Interior, Lieutenant General Abdurrahman Bello, retired, to represent me and to air some of my views on the chosen topic of this year's colloquium. First, let me pay a special tribute to the person in whose honor this colloquium is being held. Alhaji Bola Tinubu, the Asuwaju of the universe. The Jagaban of Borgu is the outstanding Yoruba politician of his generation. Tinubu is a great mobiliser and a practical man of action. He is equally effective in conceiving, planning, and executing governmental development policies. A simple example will suffice for the purpose of my goodwill message to this gathering: the transformation of Lagos. Tinubu and his associates, notably Fashola, Osinbajo, and now Ambode, are the architects of the economic and social regeneration of Lagos. Lagos, once the dirtiest city in Nigeria, is now among the cleanest, if not the cleanest. The land reclamation of parts of Ikoyi and Victoria Island has transformed Lagos into an acceptable international city with more to come. Tinubu's outstanding qualities are a keen intellect, prodigious hard work, attention to detail, and uncanny knack of picking the right person for the right job position. Secondly, let me now turn to the subject and theme of this year's colloquium, and I quote, "Make it in Nigeria, use what we make and make what we use," unquote. It is an apt choice. At the best of times, this is a desirable policy. For our country now, it is more than desirable. It is a necessity. Let me remind distinguished participants of where we were 2 years ago when this administration came into office. 35% of our large foreign exchange earnings went into importing finished petroleum products. At the same time, the country's 4 refineries were run down and allowed to stay closed. If the previous government heeded the call to make it in Nigeria, use what we make and make what we use, that situation would never have arisen. Furthermore, we spent 20% of our forex earnings on imported food. Food includes 12 to 15-year-old rice unfit for human consumption elsewhere, but happily brought into Nigeria. We imported croissants, fruit juices, cornflakes, assortment of items classified as foods to deplete our foreign exchange and deprive industries which require forex for machine tools, spare parts, and vital raw materials. In addition, we imported toothpicks, paper tissues, and the like to complete incomplete disregard to national interest in the shape of our economic well-being. The present administration is very serious in facilitating industries to make what we can locally and import only what is strategic to our development plan. We intend to encourage and facilitate small and medium enterprises to make things in Nigeria. The government is looking forward to receiving the proposals emanating from your discussions with a view to adopting them as part of our overall national economic policy. I wish you successful deliberations. Signed, Muhammadu Buhari, 27th March 2017. Your Excellencies, this is the message from Mr. President. Thank you.
We will now call on our keynote speaker, Air Marshal Sadique Abubakar. He's the Chief of Air Staff. Air Marshal Sadique was appointed as Chief of Air Staff on July 13, 2015 by President